Hi Grumps, why is it that every time I go through a supermarket self-checkout it feels less like shopping and more like I've accidentally started a part-time job? You know the drill. You walk in to buy a few things and the next thing you know, you're scanning, bagging, authorising, dealing with error messages and training the machine to do its job properly. Welcome to the modern UK supermarket experience where self-checkout tills, beeping scanners and that lovely phrase, unexpected item in the bagging area, have replaced actual human interaction. Stick around until the end because I've got a self-checkout disaster story that ended with me actually having a full-blown argument with a machine. So once upon a time, you walk into a shop, you put your items on the conveyor belt and a real human would scan them for you. You'd have a little chat, maybe complain about the weather if you're British. They'd bag your stuff, you'd pay, and you were done. That was it. Nice and easy. Now, the supermarket gives you a machine, a plastic bag, a vague sense of responsibility and expects you to do it all yourself like some unpaid retail apprentice. And the worst part? The machine never works properly. You scan one item and it immediately goes, "Please place the item in the bagging area." It's in the bloody bagging area. I put it there. Do you want me to tuck it in and read it a bedtime story? And nothing strikes fear into a shopper's heart quite like unexpected item in the bagging area. Let's make one thing clear. It's never unexpected. It's the last thing you actually just scanned. I'm buying cheese, not trying to smuggle uranium. And the way the machine repeats it over and over in that smug little voice, unexpected item in the bagging area, unexpected item in the bagging area. All right, Hull, calm down. Then you have to wait for a human to come over, scan their magic key and fix the problem, which completely defeats the object of the self-checkout in the first place. Then there's the age verification nonsense. You buy a bottle of wine and suddenly the machine turns into the strictest bouncer in Britain. Approval needed, please wait for assistance. And you just stand there, holding your Pinot Grigio, while the one staff member responsible for 20 self-checkout machines slowly makes their way over like they're walking through treacle. The other day I brought cough medicine and it needed approval. What do they think I'm doing, coughing illegally? And this is the part that really gets me. They've laid off half the staff, replaced them with machines, and now we're doing the work for free. No training, no discount, no uniform, just attitude. I'm bagging, scanning, authorising, dealing with technical issues, and then they've got the nerve to put staff only on the toilet doors. I am the staff, Karen. I've been working aisle 3 all morning. Supermarkets love to say self-checkouts are more efficient. Efficient for who? Them? They save money on wages, that's for sure, and we get the privilege of arguing with a machine about a tin of beans. So not long ago, I was buying some bananas. Simple. Should have taken 30 seconds or so. I scanned them. Unexpected items in the bagging area, unsurprisingly. All right then, I'll play along. Move it slightly. Approval needed. What? For bananas? I stand there, waiting for the staff member. Along she comes again, walking through her treacle, scans her key and off we go again. Then I try and pay. The machine freezes. She reboots it. We start again. Rescan the bananas. Then it asks me to weigh them again, which I obligingly do, even though at this point I think my hourly rate should be going up for all this effort. Then it tells me to remove the item and then replace the item. And then finally, please see a member of staff again. What is going on? By this point, I'm having a full conversation with the till. People are staring, the bananas are bruised. I left the shop genuinely unsure who'd won. They call it progress, but somehow it takes longer to buy a pint of milk than it did to build the pyramids. Machines were supposed to make our life easier. Instead, they've turned the weekly shop into a part-time job with zero pay and no staff discount. I don't want to clock in when I go to Tesco. I just want to buy my stuff and leave. So yeah, self-checkout machines are out of control. They don't make things faster, they just make you the employee. If supermarkets want me to keep scanning my own shopping, I'll be expecting a pay slip, a lanyard and a staff room with a dodgy kettle. What's your worst self-checkout experience? Drop it in the comments below, and bonus points if it ended up with you arguing with the machine. If you like this short video, then check out one of my other rants in this series about modern life getting out of hand. The links are in the description below. See you later, Grumps.